Now we're live. Now we're live.
Hello.
Yeah.
Take two. There we go.
All right.
What's up, guys?
What's up? How's it going?
Welcome
Store Credit Pod.
Yes.
Today we got introduce yourselves, guys. Next to me.
DC here. Hello.
Obviously, Andy. And we got a special guest today, all the
Very
way from
special.
New York.
What's up, guys? I'm Nelson. Y'all probably see me around too all the time or here, clearly.
King.
Yeah, it's getting.
How was your flight here?
It was delayed crazy.
Yeah.
Word.
Like 4-hour delay.
You
Sorry.
brought
I don't
the
know
rain
why.
with you. You brought the rain with you, as you can see outside.
Yeah, clearly it's fucking bad out here right now. It's pouring. Sucks.
Cool.
But yo, we're here, man. For the good vibes. For,
Yes,
the,
sir.
for the good
Yeah.
time with the homies.
Yo, it's so funny that everybody literally thinks that you got a job here right away.
Yeah.
That's like the funniest thing.
Yo,
Explain
look,
that.
check this. I've gotten a flight on New Year's Day. I told Bitch, I'm coming out here, you know. And then literally, surprisingly, two days later, I get a text from not fucking Briss, Chris Russo, saying, yeah, so come in tomorrow, but stay closed. Next thing you know, we jobless.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah,
Next
that
thing you
was-
know, I'm in LA next day. so everybody's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, did you get hired over there? And I'm like, bro, and then I told him, honestly, like, nah, it was just like a,
It's just a coincidence.
yeah, just like a coincidence. I was already like coming out here next day, you know. So it was just like looked all suspicious, but nah, I'm just
Nah.
here with the homies chilling,
Yeah, it was so funny because I was supposed to go to New York. And
Bro.
then you were supposed to come with me,
Bro.
essentially. And if I would have been there, I would have seen the Titanic sink, and that would have been, like, very bad for me.
I bought this man a flight to come out here to just chill with us on New Year's, you know, turn up. This man texted me, yo, I ain't coming. I'm like, bro, what the, like,
We were
really,
busy, bro. We were busy. I looked back at it, and I was just like, if I would have been gone, we were mad busy. I would have been like, yo, like,
It was busy.
it was busy,
Yeah.
you know?
I feel it.
But yeah, I mean, we're here. Let's do a quick fit check. You go first, Nelson.
Go,
I got
Nelson.
you.
We'll break it down for you.
I got on
No,
fragments.
you gotta
get up. You gotta stand up,
get
bro.
up.
Don't worry, we'll break it down.
We'll break it down for you. I got you.
Since the mic will be. You
All
got
right.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
All
All
right.
right, Nelson. Nelson got on good fragments.
Yes.
Clean.
Low key, I paid half of those. I ain't gonna lie.
Clean it, yeah.
That's
Nice.
another story for later on today. Good Supreme pants. I didn't even know they were Supreme. They're really nice. The good pockets.
When they make those,
Cool.
it's good.
Nice.
You got Syndicate tee under Museum Kobe tee. And he has a very, 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 very rare Supreme Patagonia jacket that,
Get up. Get in the
November
camera.
Ultra.
Show him the camera.
You gotta get
Yeah.
the close up.
yeah, somebody here got sued for something like that.
Not yet.
A little cease
It
and
wasn't.
desist
It was a
action.
cease and desist.
All right, we got Andy up next.
Oh no, the
the
hat.
hat.
Oh,
Don't
the
forget
hat
the
94
hat.
polo rip.
Woo!
You gotta show the back. Yeah.
Damn.
Very rare.
Movie.
Full Supreme, except for the
Alright.
shoes. All right,
Supreme,
I'm
the
next.
best brand.
High key.
All right, we got Andy. We got the 1213 hoodie. We'll start from the top. Top. Oh, you got a beanie.
Beanie. What is that?
What is it?
N-
Nike
Oh,
beanie,
Nike
1213 hoodie. Yo, the hoodie, I'm not gonna lie, this is my criticism. Really good hoodie. I like it. The one that you gave me. But the only thing I don't like is when I put something in my pockets, the fucking sock, the drawer thing
It
comes under it.
droops?
Like, yeah, it droops
Ooh.
all crazy. But other than that, good hoodie. He got good pants, good 1213 samples. And he got the, what are those called?
All gone.
Paperboy?
All gone. Paperboy.
All gone. All gone Paperboy.
With the
Reeboks
socks.
with the Cindy Elite socks.
Ooh.
All right, we got
Let's go,
DC
let's go.
next.
Let me get up.
DC Nathan.
All right,
All right.
DC just left the gym. He got the CDG foams.
Oh wait, we're going.
To top. He got a sample Syndicate. All right, where are we going, Rob? Top or bottom? Bottom. All right.
CDG foams.
CDG foams. He bought them off me.
Yes.
Cindy-
Cindy sweats, forever loved. Basic ass black jacket, but it's
Prada-
Prada fool.
Prada jacket. And he got
My
a sample
boy dumb rich,
Syndicate
though.
beanie. And a Cypress Hill shirt that I got him because he loves Cypress Hill.
Easy. Oh, we're perfecting it.
Yeah, we're perfecting it. This is why we tell you guys that we take time with our product. That beanie came out whack, so we fumbled and went in another direction, which is the one I'm wearing. But that one will come soon.
Very, very soon. All right, go ahead, Briss. I got you. All right, where we starting, Rob? Down or up? All right, so obviously the Cindy beanie, $20.99. It dropped already. There's probably still some on the site if you want to get it.
From the
Then you
future.
got the good Supreme fleece with the Supreme on the back. Oh, that he borrowed. My bad.
A little
Good.
button up.
Nice Richie tee Syndicate as well. Y'all slept, I think. All right, for sure. Yeah. And then he got the nice Celine denim. Low-key, I need a pair. Very, very soon. And then obviously the rain boots, the Fraggies. Easy.
Frag out.
All right, so let us know in the comments. Rate everybody 1 through 10. All right, now we're back. with
Yeah,
Nelson.
it was funny. So I pulled up my pants because I saw Utes for Pong, the homie,
Yeah.
wearing these at Rose Bowl
Rose Bowl?
yesterday, and I was just like, damn, I have those jeans. We'll wear them.
King.
Shout out to him.
Super King.
Oh, so Nelson, how long you in LA? I know that you've been pushing your flight back, and I don't even know when you're leaving.
I don't know. It was kind of weird. Like I was supposed to leave last night. I said, fuck it. I was supposed to leave on Wednesday. I said, fuck it. Now I'm leaving Tuesday night. Maybe we'll find out.
Next
I'll
Tuesday.
feel.
Tomorrow.
Not
No,
tomorrow.
Next week. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, so he's here for the full week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so quick update. How was your guys this weekend? What you guys get into? We'll start with DC.
I was here the whole weekend,
Lucky.
and I stayed in because it's been ugly weather over here in LA. And also, we've been mad busy. Low key, last week was a zoo over here. Got in a crazy amount of product, and yeah, it was fun. Had a good week, and yeah. It was good.
Friday. I was low-key here Friday, just to pick up my sock pack.
Saturday too.
Saturday.
And I came Saturday just to
with the
pick up
tags.
some stuff from Lime Drop. Thank you, Lime Drop, for hooking it up. And then I had a little get-together on Saturday. So, I got a little lit. But, hey, like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, I don't want, like, I felt next day, Sunday, I felt whack. And I'm like, bro.
You were
Again,
hungover?
I'm over it. Again. But, like, for real this time. Because it sucks, bro. Because I'm like, God forbid, I had some shit to do, like, for real. And I'm all fucking, like, just, yeah, I can't do that no more. So,
So you were hungover.
yeah, I was. But then Monday, which is obviously, went to the gym, did good, felt great. So, back to the program. What about you, Nelson? What'd you do?
Ain't much. I was kind of like here for a bit. I linked the homies. Shout out Horhead, Aiden, Wookie,
David.
my guys. David knows. Round 2 finest. Y'all already know about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just here to fucking like literally just like have a good time with the homies, chill. Catch up, basically like catch up with everybody. Yeah.
Sick. I worked. I tried to go.
I worked.
I tried to go out Friday with Nelson, bro, and it was
I was sleepy.
It was like a full simulation at a general release. DC texted me the funniest shit. He's just like, because DC got there after, but I already had dipped. And he was just like, I've seen people doing Grand Theft Auto fucking dances, so I took off.
Yeah, bro. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
No, but it felt weird. It felt like, it was funny. Like, it was a full simulation. So we left. Saturday work. Sunday I linked up Tim at John and Vinny's.
Shout out, Tim.
I personally like their breakfast more than their dinner. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Their breakfast is A1.
Steaks.
But yeah, and other than that, I chilled. I cleaned my restroom because after a week of me and Nelson, it was bodied. But yeah, I mean that was my weekend. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, Nelson. Tell us a little about yourself. One thing. When did you get into Supreme? That's my a big question I wanted to know because I never even knew that.
I must have been like young when I probably started to skateboard. I hanged out with a bunch of people that already wore Supreme. Like my homies, they had this team called Mia Coño. Shout out to Tato and Joel. They already wore Supreme. Those dudes. I think they had their video sponsored by Supreme years ago.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, after honestly at first I wore a lot of Diamond Supply, and then I kind of grew out of it. I started buying Man Supreme, where it got to the point where I kind of stopped skating because I cared more about buying Supreme than fucking skateboarding. Kind of dumb, but I was young. I was literally waiting in line to buy one hat, one shirt, and then after a while I met a couple heads under the line, where it became all right, so buy me all this shit and then you buy what you want. So it became kind of pretty easy. I made money and then also got what I wanted. So it worked out.
So was that the first time you started reselling? Was it through Supreme or was it something else?
Yeah, it definitely was Supreme. I hated waiting online, but I really didn't know nobody that worked at Supreme at the current time.
Yeah.
And I was young, so I was just growing up and I would literally like miss like school like here and there just to go make some money because it's like it worked out for a fire drop, you know, like a lot of drops like I'll probably only want like certain like pieces that I wanted. So then like when it came to the time for like those like good like really good like drops, I'll make man bread where I'll make money and then I'll get what I want. So it's like, you know, it worked out.
Yeah.
Nice. It was funny because like when I first moved to New York and I saw you and like Dre, Rax, all these people that I would see on Emily Oberg's show on Complex, I was just like, yo, like to me, I was just like, yo, that's them. Like I was just like,
Also, y'all probably know me by it was the time that Emily came by to Supreme online, and it was for North Face Lita collab. Y'all probably know me as a dude. I was like, when she asked me, so what do you know about North Face? And I was like, nothing. But technically, I know about North Face. I just went, I know, ain't nobody trying to be like all like I know my shit online. So it was literally all like jokes aside to that, you know. Plus, I was mad high, so sorry about that.
no, but that was not funny. Like I remember seeing you, and I was just like, "Yo, I seen this guy in these Complex videos," and that was very like sick to me. Where I was just like, "Yo, it's cool to finally meet these guys," and it's funny because all those people that I would see in these episodes were like we became like really good friends after all that, like after round 2 and all that stuff. So that was really cool.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing I could like say like I met a lot of people from like just like having like Supreme, like having like the rarest pieces that people can't even like find anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The resellers were a little hectic because you know how they are. They need the item. So I'm gonna get skip regardless. But at the point, it became pretty easy. Like you met them all the time. You always seen them online all the fucking time. And then I don't know. Like then I started working at Stockx. Then I went to round 2. Shout out to Chris. You know, shout out to everyone that I guess like owned the fucking store at the time. But yeah, like I met them all working at round 2. They'll always come and they'll be like, oh shit, like you're like here now. And then I'm like, yeah, like I'm working here now. And then like, you know, that relationship like it grew more with the resellers like Louis the Don, Soul Street. You know, a lot of dudes that honestly, a lot of dudes there they didn't really like fuck with me, but I don't really care, bro. Like, I'm me. I'm not a reseller. I'm mostly more about wearing my shit, and like having like a nice like archive collection. Yeah.
What's like the most? Because obviously you were saying like you got like a lot of rare pieces. Besides this jacket, what's like the most rare Supreme piece that you've had?
Damn. So I actually had this jacket, but I had the fleece in orange.
Oh yeah.
You
I
lost
went
it.
to man.
Tell me the story, bro. What happened?
So I went to London, Paris, Amsterdam with Briss and like my homegirl.
Flex.
Shout out to Anja. We went to Amsterdam. So I wasn't really trying to take the train back. So we took a flight back. The wait was so long on the flight that I got hot. So I took my coat off.
That was real, bro.
I put it on my Dr. Cool bag, and then after I passed TSA, I looked back as soon as I get to the gate, and it was gone. I literally like I ran back like mad stressed out, like yo damn I need like my fucking fleece, damn.
What nobody knew is that everport was big.
Huge.
Like, it was huge. And we
Huge.
waited like 3 hours to get through TSA. Well, their version of
Jeez.
TSA. It was terrible. There was like one lane to get through.
No cap.
Literally. But it was mad funny because you got so blitzed while at Amsterdam that I even have a video of you like dozing off. So when you for sure were just so high that when you got through, you never even noticed your jacket. And I remember where I was just like, yo, run.
Yeah,
And he
I bet.
booked it and he couldn't find it.
Yeah, man. Whoever has it, man, you got a piece that I'll never find ever again.
And how'd you even get that piece in the
I
first
got it
place?
for free. Shout out to Luke Frazier
Yeah. He hooked you up on it. He hooked you up on it?
for free.
Damn. And
Yes.
so how much does it go for right now? That orange one specific.
It's tough because
Specifically.
that's like probably like the rarest one out of like all the Panagon.
Yeah. So how much?
I don't know. Like last one I seen that someone like bought was like for like $1,200.
He got offered, he forgot, he got offered a Euro Off-White one in Paris for that jacket by my homie.
I
Sean
mean,
Ferris, man.
Ferris.
Damn.
Yo, so and it was funny because you were hyped because we linked up Tebow and you were like, "Yo, me and you are like the only people that have this jacket."
now it's just T what has it, man.
Yeah. Well, somebody else probably like
Yeah, whoever has
an
it.
Amsterdam.
Literally.
They
But
probably don't even know what it is,
Yeah,
too. That's the
it was
crazy
like, they
part.
were like, "Oh, nice fleece."
Yeah, like it's just like a cool little orange
But it was
fleece.
funny because we were hanging out with my homie Ferris and he was just showing us around. And he comes up to me and says like, "Hey man," because he's like pretty shy.
Calm.
And he's just like, "Yo, you think he'll take a Euro Off-White 1 for that jacket?" And then I told Nelson, and Nelson's just like, "I don't know, I gotta think about that." And
That's a good little trade.
he ended
That's
up
a great
he ended up essentially it's a $4,000 jacket if you really think about it.
It's just to be
Literally.
honest, like
But you're never gonna get that jacket compared to
the
the
thing
white.
about like shoes and like Supreme is like I didn't care about sneakers at the current time. Like I love like clothing, so it's like
Yeah.
shoes to me don't match the value of like a piece I have at the crib, you know. So like it could have been a fucking I don't care like a fucking Chicago Off-White. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like
Yeah, you're into the clothes more.
it's just I don't know. Like I have like a big passion for like Supreme clothing. Everybody can say I'm fucking like dick riding, but I'm not dick riding nobody, bro.
Yeah, you just like the
just
clothes.
genuinely like
it.
I-
Yeah, just
we,
like,
we
you
normally
understand,
say
like-
that like so the reason I say Supreme is the best brand is just like and I say it here and Andy's just like, "Yo, you're committed to this," is because think about it. Resell apart, and now it doesn't really resell, so it doesn't really matter. But think about it. You could go to a store in LA, Chicago, whatever. Walk in, get a pair of boxers, get a pair of socks, get a pair of shoes, get a pair of get a jacket, get a hoodie. For everything, obviously the jackets might be expensive, but everything is reasonably priced. Think
all
about
under one umbrella.
yeah, it's like you go in there and you could get a whole fit. Like when I travel, the first thing I do is I don't take nothing. I land in the city that I land in, and most likely it has a Supreme, and I go buy boxers and socks because I throw them all out on my
Yeah.
trip because I don't like taking dirty clothes and I'm too lazy to do laundry. But yeah, I think people like Supreme, like this is Supreme. It's a nice ass quilted jacket. Like I feel like
piece.
we always say like they're probably not wearing it, but I think I wear something that's Supreme related every day.
Yeah.
I
That's
got
a fact.
socks on today from
I mean, to be honest, I used to really be like head to toe. I mean, sometimes I still do it all the time, but
Today,
I
low
kinda-
key almost there.
a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the podcast, man. You know, had kind of a little bit stunned a little bit.
Was that jacket that you lost your favorite piece though? Was that like the one?
Yo, bro,
in your collection?
Mans was hurt.
I'm not gonna hold you. It became my favorite piece because like I never owned anything orange, you know. Like a lot of times I wear like black or like a pattern kind of thing, you know. So
Look,
to me,
bro.
to have that fleece, it was like damn, like, and then like the fact that of like how rare it is, you know, it only came out in Tokyo in '98, you know. So it's like the fact that I had one at this like time of like year is just like it's insane, you know.
Yeah, it meant something. I was there when you lost it.
I literally wore,
you.
I wore that shit every day when I was out there every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were saying that, just to go back a little bit, you said that you were going to Supreme and then you're working at StockX for a bit. What were you doing there exactly?
Stockx, I worked as an authenticator for streetwear. So if you got anything real from StockX, shout to me.
Is that all you were doing necessarily? Just authenticating the stuff?
So like, one thing about me, like I work fast.
Yeah.
So, you know, like when they had like streetwear and then like sneakers. Sneakers got some mad shoes in at the warehouse, like mad fucking shoes. Streetwear got like probably like 2K in like items a day. So you know, depending like how fast you basically like do it, that's how you go home. If not, you're like backed up all day.
Yeah.
So like when it came to the holidays, it got crazy in there, bro. Man, I was leaving mad late, stressing because I already had worked around 2 on the weekend.
Oh, so you were at round 2 at the same time while you're working at
Yeah, he was
StockX?
local.
Yeah, like I was like I didn't want to
my
miss
bad.
I didn't want to miss the opportunity. So I was like, damn, like yo, bitch, like I work there on weekends.
Yeah.
Like I don't care, whatever.
Nice.
I'm gonna get you to send me the famous picture of the day that I hired you. We still have the
Dude,
picture when I'm like, yo, you're gonna do
man,
this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this.
What was it? What was it
Like,
like?
it's just a picture of me and him, and we Shanae actually took the picture because she didn't know who he was, and she's just like, yo, that guy looks like you.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
but and then for StockX, you lived in Detroit for a bit, right?
Yeah. So when I first got hired, they didn't have no facility in Jersey yet, or like in NY in general. So literally, every week I was getting like a ticket to go out there. I stayed in a Greek Town hotel. I believe that was Dan Gilbert's like, I guess like the man like owned that hotel. So yeah, I was living off room service for like 4 months. I was running it up.
Damn. So yes, but even at a moment like that, like what was your mindset? Because you were obviously in Detroit, but you were coming to NY to work at round 2. Like, what were you thinking? Like, was there an end goal, or were you just like, fuck it, I'm gonna hustle it out?
To be honest, I take it as more of like opportunities to be like somewhere else. You know, like I never been to that area. You know, I was like mostly like downtown. Honestly, it was just an experience to be like out like in New York City, you know, like traveling every 2 weeks, like going home for like a day or two. Yeah. Literally, like I'm out again, you know. So I took a more of experience, which is why like I'm not like hating on like Stockx. It changed more when I got to like Jersey. Yeah. Like being in Detroit and going to the warehouse. Mm-hmm. It was just like a good time. Like I met like mad heads over there, like. The things I'll see, like walk in, that were like mad fake, like rare pieces going for like the high, or like a little like a shirt that I never think will be worth $500. It literally sold for that price on StockX. Yeah. So like I mean, definitely like the market definitely changed when it came to like StockX. It definitely on that one.
And and then from there, obviously you went to round 2 full time. What was that transition like going from there to like? What was that commitment like?
So Jersey was it was a trip. I was oh man. Every morning I woke up at like at 6 in the morning to make sure I make it to work at 8 o'clock on the dot every day, because you know
at round 2.
No, at Stockx.
Oh, okay.
So like, I'm not the type to be like late. So I'll leave my house on time to get there on time. Mm-hmm. But when I made the move to like round 2 at fuel time, I have like. It wasn't really like going my way at Stockx, so like I left. Then I just went one at round 2, and then I made it to like it was good. Honestly, and there was like mad good moments, because like I already knew everyone that worked there. I met Souza, Dima, Mark, Kelly. You know, everyone that was there for like the good era. Yeah. Then it fucking changed to hell, bro.
All right, tell us a little bit, like a good story that you have, whether it could be anything, like something that you thought was funny or something that in that moment when you were working there around 2.
All right, so man, I remember it was this one time, this like kid was selling his brother's collection
of Supreme
to the store. Nah, like shoes, bro, like good shoes, like Off-Whites, like. Dude, like rare shit. Mm-hmm. So you know, at that time we literally buy everything off him. You know, cash them off everything. Yeah. And one time his brother just came by to the store and was like, "Yo, I need all my shoes back." And then I'm like, "Huh?" Oh shit. And then I remember it was the time. It was it was me, Brish, Mark, Dima, and like we got pressed about it. And then the dude was literally like, "Yo, I'm about to be a demon on y'all, on God." And I was like. Oh, hell nah.
Bro, that situation, I was in the back. I was off that day. It was DC's day. Yeah. And all I hear is just like, yo, I'm on demon time. Like, loud, bro.
Oh, God, after
He's
that.
just like, yo, give me my shoes. And the thing is that round 2 wasn't buying the shoes. It was Danny and Simon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
we
shoes
never
were
even
gone.
touched
So
them.
we never, so the guy just thought like, I'm at, he's coming to round 2. So round 2 got him. But low-key, like the way Mark handled the situation, I don't think nobody else would have handled it like the way he did, because he gave him like you gave him a good talk, you know. He was just like, yo, like, it's your brother's fault, blah, blah, blah. And it was because, like, the kid would just come in with heat. Mm-hmm. But he would say, like, oh, it's my brother. He's just sending me in or something like that. But
which was a thing, too. Like, people would always send other people to sell stuff for them. I mean, so it was a common thing.
Yeah.
The dude got cashed out.
Yeah. How much? Do you remember what it was?
He lost, like, 20K worth of shit.
He was making racks.
He had all bangers. Like, everything he had
like
was
Friends
good.
and Family Soulfly ones, the patent leather ones, like MoMA Air Force ones.
The Euros.
Like, any heat shoe that you could remember around that era that kid was selling.
Yeah.
Bro, but it was hilarious because the dude was like loud. And the thing is, the dude wasn't small, bro. He was this big ass dude just in everybody's face. Like, yo, I'm not leaving till I get my check.
Yeah.
That's why he said, I'm on demon time with y'all.
Yeah. But then the funny thing is that he dapped up everybody after and he's just like, yo, and probably the little brother got it at home, you know?
I mean, I would imagine,
got
bro.
spanked.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Yeah, that was a crazy time.
Yeah, that was a good story. One of the funniest stories. Remember when what was it? You were coming in late or you were hungover?
Oh man! All right, so check this one. I have gotten trashed the night before that, and next day I worked early, you know.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really get up. It was like 9 in the morning. I'm like 9, looking like quiet.
Yeah.
I text DC like yo, bro, I'm like fucked up, drunk.
You're like I'm running
I
late.
don't think I got like a call back on that.
Yeah.
So then I came in. I think that day like at 3 p.m. Everybody was pissed. Sosa gave me the bad little look like yo, bro, like you know, like
You cooked.
he was pissed. Like he was mad tight because the man ran the floor. You know, whatever, bro. I don't care. Dude, working with that man was, yo, like I want honestly, it was times I wanted to quit, but yo, I love the man to death,
Yeah.
regardless. Like,
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
yeah, like with him, it was always like, yo, like the man always told me, you're gonna hate me at work, but after work, we're gonna have mad laughs, and it was true. So
Yeah, it's facts.
shout out to Sosa for that one.
Nice.
But
It's funny
yeah.
that you didn't get away with that, but Worky would get away with that shit every
dude,
week.
showing up late?
oh
Damn.
my god.
he ain't no call,
Yo.
no show Worky.
So good.
So when I was running the store and shit, like, you know, it was like everything was on my calls, you know. So every time that this man worked with me, he always called out,
Yeah.
or like didn't like answer the phone, and then like hit me like at 4 morning, like yo, bro, like sorry about yesterday, and then it's like bro, like
my God.
it's already a new fucking day, so I don't care, but it's like dog, every time the man got trashed, yo, bro, I'm a little trash, I can't even come into work, or like the man wants the phone, and like I hate that because it's like yo, bro, I know you're on your phone right now.
He did
Uh-huh.
that Friday. He texted me and he was just like, yo, I'm sick, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I bet you know, because I fucking have yelled. I'm like, yo, if you're sick, stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Because then you just create a fucking thing. So he texted me like, yo, I'm a little under the weather. Can I stay home? And I'm like, good. Don't worry, you're good. Then fucking Kobe comes in and he's just like, that motherfucker ain't sick. We went hard last night.
It just hung over.
Yeah, but I think we'll take a little break here.
Yes, sir.
And get back to Nelson's good stories.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sirski.
All right, little break, little coffee, little
Cafecito.
969 history lesson with Andy.
Stop, bro.
How did you enjoy your first pre-pandemic years at round two? Because you were there for a year, I would say, before the pandemic hit, right?
Yeah, so I think I started working there when it was like 2019.
Oh,
was,
shoot, recent.
To be honest, it was great. I never had complaints about it. Like everyone there was mad cool. Like it just felt like it was a really good environment where everyone that was there at the current time. Like, yeah, I don't know what happened to round two, man, but that shit, like when I started working there, it was just literally, it was just like it wasn't really like a job. It was like more like being with like your friends all day and making like sales. Simple as shit. Literally, like
Best way to put
it
it.
literally didn't feel like working at like a regular job like KIF and shit like that.
No.
Yeah,
Like
I
being
remember.
around two was literally like, yo, like come chill with homies and like make sales and that's it. And then you know obviously like buy like fire gear, dude. So much I got so much stuff around two, man. I can't even like. It's insane. So I'm blessed about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the pandemic hit, and then you had a little accident in the pandemic season.
What happened?
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Yeah, so I had just got on my bike. I was mad hype. I called up Souls like, yo, what's up? You want to go for a ride to Coney Island? So I met up with him in Chinatown, downtown Manhattan, not LA. I met up with him. We're riding. We got a beer real quick at this deli. Went to like South Street, drank the beer, and then we changed the route from going to Chinatown to going from going to Coney Island to going to like Central Park. As we're going to Central Park, I'm crossing the streets across to LES skate park, and then right there I just get fucking hit. Boom.
My car?
Mind you, it was my light. Yeah, it was a van. Like
Oh, shit.
I literally like so the light had changed for me to like cross.
Yeah.
I made that little. I went down the little ramp, and right there, I just get fucking hit. All I see now is like me on the floor, like, and then I literally feel like my collarbone like out of place. So I fall. So then I literally like fall back on the floor because I'm like in so much fucking like pain, you know, and like I also like hit my head kind of hard, which I was like thankful like I wasn't like, you know, in any like bad conditions, but yeah, the motherfucker took off. Though. I was pissed.
Oh.
So what happened? You went to the hospital?
Yeah,
What
so you know, like the ambulance came. I went to the hospital and they told me, yeah, it's broken. Like you broke it because you broke your collarbone because you fell so hard on there. So basically, like when I fell, like I was hit and then I fell like that.
Yeah.
So I turned and then I basically fell with the bike on me. So I fell pretty hard on that part where it just like snapped.
Shit.
It was hard. It was pretty hard to get surgery because of like the whole like
COVID.
COVID and it was also like around like the whole like BMO time. So it was like, you know, cops weren't fucking at that point. Cops weren't fucking with like nobody.
Yeah.
So I finally got surgery like 2 months later. I'm lying. Sorry, 2 weeks. 2 weeks
Yeah, I was
later.
about to say.
Thank God, honestly. Luckily I already had insurance. Thank God.
How did it feel for that 2 weeks in between surgery, like having it
Insane.
broken?
I was honestly I felt normal. I walked around with a broken collarbone. I went outside. I chilled with like my homies and like everything. Like, you know, I was fine, but like I felt the bone like moving around. It was kind of like weird, but yeah, it was kind of sus with it. But then so then came surgery, and then now I'm good money, you know.
Yeah. it was fucked because I remember that's when I came to LA for a bit. And Sosa calls me. He's like, "Yo, bro, this fool fell off his bike. He got hit. Like, what do I do?" And I was like, "Call the ambulance."
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed
Calls
to do?
Briss.
What
do I do?
I was just like, "Yo," but yeah, I remember that, and I remember you were just like all like this the whole time.
Yeah, but honestly, surprisingly, like I recovered fast because I don't know, like I hate being inside. So like the second I was done with surgery, I was probably home for like a week, and then after that, I was literally like out and about.
Yeah.
You know, like
Built different.
I took the medicine that I took, and then I literally felt good. But like, and then I got back on a bike. I think probably like 3 months, like 3 months later, and then I felt fine. You know.
Yeah, and then post-pandemic round 2, which I still believe was like the most epic era of round 2 for myself. Like from when we opened till the day I left. What did you think of like that whole time when we were like super busy? Like what was going through your head? Like,
Dude, oh man, during like COVID and like all that was insane. Like, think of it, you know, everyone was like literally like trapped inside the house for like months.
Yeah.
And we're getting like paid by the government. So, you know, at the time, everyone had man bread to like spend. So, I think at the time people were just like really like itchy to be outside and like to like blow money. I wasn't gonna be that dumbass. I saved literally everything I had from them. But yeah, it was packed.
Yeah.
Like lines.
Yeah.
Like literally, we literally like bought so much and like sold so much shit during that time, cause everyone had money. Then look, now people are fucking popped again.
yeah, but that block was crazy because it was pre-District 1. And so all the restaurants had outdoor seating and they would close off that block for a bit. And I remember that block was just jammed. Like the whole...
like we had next to us we had this thing called San Locos, like a taco spot, but they had fire drinks and they had an outdoor thing. So it was just honestly it was just popping that whole block. Like literally like summer of that time was like insane.
Yeah.
Like everyone was outside, bro. Literally outside.
Yeah. It was a fucking epic time on Stanton Street around that time.
Would you say that like from that time has New York always? Because I remember when we went recently, what was it, like October or something like that? It was like, bro, I was telling them like, bro, like over here, like you can stay inside from Monday to like Thursday and you're like chilling, you know, there's not really much to do. And over there, I got there on Monday and I was like, I feel like I have to go outside. Like I felt like I was like missing out. You feel like it's changed more now that everything's kind of getting back to normal, or was it more like kind of jumping during the pandemic?
Well, honestly, like the wintertime is a little more like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's still like it's New York City, bro.
It's
Everybody's
always
outside.
Yo,
yeah.
it could be a fucking Monday night. It's gonna be like somewhere. It's gonna be like popping up. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either if it's like pianos, kind of. It's mad spots downtown
Yeah.
that I know that are always gonna be like popping because it's also like mad DJs always like play. So like I seen like all my homies that DJ, they always like booked at like a certain day on the weekday.
Yeah.
So I know it's popping regardless. So yeah, like honestly, if you literally come out to like New York City, like you can't miss out on like a night. You gotta go out. I'm sorry, it just gotta happen. It's just
Yeah,
mandatory.
nobody wants to be inside. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. You have
That's
to
the thing.
do
Like
something.
yo, every time I'm in like LA,
We don't do anything.
I'm always saying yo, Britt. So like what's
What are we doing?
so like you know like what's the vibes? Home, inside, and then but then I catch it because now Kobe and like Angel
Yeah.
are like out here and then like I've been trying to like go out with them and they always like nah, I'm gonna just stay inside because I mean I get it out here. It's kind of like not boring, but it's like dead out.
Yeah. Like,
Like
throughout
certain
the week.
days is dead. Like I gotta like come out here on like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday maybe, but a lot of times, bro, people just be inside, bro. Like no cap, it's crazy out here for me.
Yeah. And then another thing that I wanted to ask, because we obviously got Chris's perspective when he left round 2.
Yeah.
How did you feel when he was like already like, yo, I'm out, like it's over with?
Um,
Like, what was your emotions going through?
Honestly, I'm sure everyone knows it. I would see on the comments on Round 2 page all the time. Losing Chris was Round 2's biggest loss ever. Legit. The moment that man left, they brought other like management in. I thought it was gonna be like the main one in charge, and then at that point I just sat back and I just saw shit fucking fell down. Like it sucks to see it like fall to how it went, but they didn't give me the power enough to fix it. Like when Chris left, my mentality was to make sure I'm gonna make sure I run it how he ran it because that's how everybody like wanted it to be like run, you know, like everybody came to run because oh shit, you're like oh shit like Britt shit, or like obviously the man gave out like the best deals or like the environment was so good, but later the moment he left, the environment died.
Yeah.
Like
But even like when the new management came in, I still remember when Vic came in, Luke was like on his like, oh, I'm gonna support you guys heavy, blah blah blah, because you guys are obviously losing Briss, whatever. It's myself. But I remember Vic saw what round 2 was, that 2 days that he was there before I left, and this motherfucker even went up to Luke and was just like, he can't leave, like he has to stay here.
see what I mean?
And then
See what I mean?
Vic saw it right away. He was just like, yo, like, you gotta stay. And that's when I took my jump shot with Luke, and I'm like, yo, like, I'll stay. Let me
Yeah.
stay. And he was just like, no, we're good. But yeah, I feel like that's when like everybody just kind of stopped caring because the management wasn't there. Because I still clearly remember, I don't know what was going on, but there was like this like little, like during the pandemic, when we came back, there was this little like feud or like arguments between the staff in New York where like, yo, Luke, Chris, and Sean don't come out here, blah, blah, blah. Like, they care about us and all that stuff. And I'm like, bro, these guys have bigger fish to fry. Like, they're doing stuff
Yeah.
that you guys don't see. And now I understand it being here. So that's why I have like the utmost respect for them.
Yeah.
So I think I remember I called a meeting and I was just like, look, guys, like, this is on me. This store is on me. And I told everybody, I was just like, if you guys have a problem with the way it's being run, that means I'm fucking up. So I think that meeting kind of made everybody be like, all right, Briss is our boss. But
Yeah.
they were like, I literally even told them, I was just like, if you guys have a problem with me, then you guys call Luke, Sean, blah, blah, but nobody ever did. So I kind of set the record straight right there where I was just like, nobody, like, obviously I have people over me, but between me and you guys, it's just me.
Yeah.
And I think that's when everybody clicked. Everybody was just like, yo, we're all making money. We're all eating. We all have fly gear. The customers are happy. We're happy. It was a good economy. Like, I think that's what Sean says. It's always enough for everybody to go around.
Yeah, it definitely was. I don't know. Like when I finally got like the keys to the store and like the power that I guess they wanted me to give me, like I thought like I had it, but it just that respect that I was supposed to get wasn't really there. Like people will come in and like I'm not the best fucking buyer. Honestly, to be honest with you, I hated buying. Like I like buying when it comes to like certain customers. Because I know how to get to like their head or like, they're right to it. Some people like us, oh man, like buying was like a headache to me. Like Like I got into it with so many customers over like a pair of shoes that don't go for what they think is worth, or like your favorite resellers might hate me over it. Now wanting to hold them down, and it's like a big like yo, like fuck them, bro. Like it's not about like yo, like that man gave me hookup last time, why you can't do it for me? And then it's like, bro, like I don't know you, and like second of all, like your like trades where like it'll match what I need for me to make money off that trade, you know.
The
Like-
thing I feel like a lot of people didn't understand post like me or even like the Vic era is just like we had so much trust from the owners that we could get away with certain things that you couldn't get away with. Like even with DC, there's certain things that he knew that he couldn't do that I would just be like, I'll just fucking do it. Like just do it. Just who cares?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
people don't understand that you still had somebody to answer to. Also, like there was parts that like they don't see because obviously the higher management or the owners per se weren't there, so they just thought you wanted to like you weren't messing with them. When in reality, you know you were just
were
doing
just
what you had to
following
do.
orders.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, like to be honest, like I'm always about like doing my job the right way. Like if I don't think that trade is worth the trade, I'm passing it. I'm sorry. Like I don't care, yo. Like I've had like my best friends come to like sell to me, and then yo, bro, like here's my offer, and then like they'll like think about it, and they'll be like, I mean, like I'll pass, but it's like you gotta understand, like I can only like give you like an offer like so high that meets my standards, because it's like, and they like I'm the one that's reporting these numbers to like Sean and Luke and them, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm not making the shop money, I'm doing a bad job, and then that's when you get fired, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is get fired over somebody's bullshit. So
Yeah. No, yeah, that's like that's what people gotta understand. But yeah, it's kind of good that like I feel like now everybody is kind of just like over that. I would say that because there was just so much drama.
Yeah, I mean,
over
it
towards
was
the end.
definitely was a good
Yeah.
era, like working with Kia, working with Kobe. Oh man, working with Kobe was a fucking
Yeah.
that man was something else. But like it's crazy because like we all bumped heads, but it wasn't in like a bad way. Just like I just cared about I just honestly like really cared about the shop so much that I was like, I made sure everything was like going right. But
Yeah.
man, I just fell down, bro. I try to keep like the fucking like the legs onto it, but just
Yeah. There's only so much you
It
can
got
do,
hard,
but I
bro.
think like overall, I think everybody can say the round 2 experience was like a great experience, and it was like a great era. Like the years that they dominated, like besides us and all that stuff, like it was good. Like seeing Sean glow up, seeing Russo do his thing. To me, that was good. And I think everybody that was in it learned something good from it, which was good.
definitely. I mean, think of it like they were like the first like buy and trust trade store, buy sell trade store out there in America.
Yeah.
So it's like round 2 kind of open doors for everybody. Like
Yeah.
Syndicate.
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely.
All that shit. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like people can't really hate on round 2. I guess maybe the environment changed, but like the ones that were there for the time where it was like the shit, y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
No,
The ones that came in when it was like dying, y'all can't really like see how it was, because
it was
like
different.
like
No,
Yeah,
like
it was
everybody
just
says
a
y'all wasn't
different
there.
Yeah.
But,
But yeah, even like I think it opened up doors. Like for example, we started traveling together and stuff like that. Like, I still remember when you were dying to get your passport.
oh man, so check this. I literally had buying a flight to London
With no
And-
passport.
Bro.
no
Oh.
passport, and like I got an appointment a day before my flight. Thank God.
Son.
I went to the passport agent thing. That same day I got my passport. I went home and packed my bags and left. I was so hyped to go out there.
I was surprised how many people you knew out there. Like Nelson was like the man in
London?
London.
Shout
Yeah.
out to the basement. Shout out to Mo, Paolo, Alex, all them dudes, man.
Yeah. What's your favorite place to like travel to, where you're like, every time you're gonna go, like, oh, this is a place I gotta hit up. Whenever,
mean,
like,
like-
even if you're going to London.
Which
or
one did
whatever.
you enjoy the most?
Yeah.
To be honest, like London was like my like top place to go at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I was since I already had went. Like next time I went again last year with Brish and,
Yeah.
and my homegirl.
Mhm.
and we kind of like spent a little too much time in London, where I was like, oh, like I'm kind of already like over because it's like not much to really do out there. But I think most of the things I liked out there was like just like going outside to get like fucked up and like drunk. You know?
Yo, this man one night, the
Yo.
last trip,
Smoked.
we went to the bar down next to the post or whatever
Right.
after we ate with Mo.
Yeah,
And you took 5 of their shots back to back to back to back that night.
yeah. It was like I think it was like
Pain.
I think you had like a total of 20 drinks that night.
yeah,
Jeez.
and then that night I broke down.
Yeah, he bugged out. I carried him through London. So pretty much
Oh my
imagine
God.
walking somebody from here to Riff.
That's
That's where Airbnb, you know, it's just like had him on my
Wow.
shoulders, and we're walking through London, and Nelson was just cooked, and I just threw him on the couch, and we had to walk up 9 flights of
Ooh,
of
yeah,
stairs.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know.
Guys, it's just this move.
I did to myself that day. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I just feel like like that trip. I didn't drink enough. Where I'm like, damn, I wouldn't be like fucked up, like trashed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you were on a
wish.
mission. Every time
Bender.
I've gone anywhere with you, you're always on a mission to be like, I'm a party.
We're getting smoked.
I mean, think of it. I'm not in the U.S. I'm like overseas somewhere where I don't be like where I'm not always there. So it's like I want to like enjoy like the whole entire like environment out there. Like when I went to Paris, we really like we didn't do much like tourist stuff because I never been to Paris. So it was chill. But I definitely want to go back to Paris and Amsterdam. Amsterdam was a fucking vibe though, man. Shout out to yo, man.
Yeah, and Mr.
Oh,
Red Light
man.
District
Oh,
himself.
that's all you gotta say.
That's all we gotta say.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
it's just, yo, honestly, it was just insane. Like, so first I got
Buns
the
and weed for
Airbnb.
him.
First I got the Airbnb mad far out the fucking way. I'm a dumbass for that one. I was literally like the last stop on the train.
Okay.
Bro, this shit was a mission.
Yeah, but it was straight though. We went to of course, the Red Light District.
If you know, you know.
It's pretty, it's pretty insane on that block. It's mad shorties just like lined up. It's crazy, but it was definitely a good experience though.
Experience with
my
Amsterdam
God.
or the
I
Red
can't-
Light District?
In general.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
Amsterdam had pretty good food too. They had mad good food out there.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Um,
We ate McDonald's. This shit bust.
Oh,
Oh, fire.
bro, we were with Nelson. One time we were in New York, obvious, and then, bro, obviously everything was packed out. It was like 1:30 in the morning.
When I got
And then-
Popeyes.
and then these fools went to go get Popeyes, and in my head I'm like, bro, I'm in New York, dog. I'm not getting Popeyes.
You wanted
So-
a little pizza.
So I waited in what is it, Joe's Pizza?
Joe's Pizza.
I waited there. I got what I needed to get, and I ate pizza
slice.
there.
We
bro.
were drunk. What am I need fried chicken, you know?
Nah,
Like I need
bro.
that thing
That's
to
good
soak
drunk
it
food,
up.
bro.
Like
That's
I went to
That's the thing
Popeyes.
about. That's the thing about drinking too. You gotta have that grease.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
also
Chicken.
the same
pizza
thing. I
had
woke up at 7 in the morning to go to the gym because I had the Popeyes.
Facts,
you
bro.
go.
Man, this man a different breed out there.
Nah, but yeah, man, Amsterdam was pretty dope.
Except losing your jacket.
Yeah.
Heartbroken, man, to this day. I literally, honestly, I probably think about that coat every fucking morning. Like, damn. I remember I literally, like, I punched the wall in the plane.
On the plane.
I was so pissed. And, like, everyone was like, oh, shit, this nigga's crazy.
Yo, you bugging out, bro.
Nah, yeah, man.
All right, so what can we like? Obviously, we know what happened. What can we expect from you now, like after this new chapter in your life? Like, would you have anything planned? Do you have something up your sleeve? What you got, bro?
Honestly, bro, I worked my ass off around too, so I'm gonna just chill for a bit. Probably get my black party, get like my head together, you know. Save my bread,
Yeah.
clearly, and you know, just like see what I could like get myself into with this like year, you know. It's literally a new like. It's wild to me because it literally like ended
At the start of the year.
at the start of the year, so I think to me it's like a new like plate.
Fresh start.
Like
Fresh start this
go
year.
find it love. So I don't know. I'm gonna go see what's up. Like I met mad people around too. So it's like maybe I'll reach out to them. See
Yeah.
they have anything like crazy for me. But as of right now, I'm gonna just take it like chill. You know,
Yeah, relax.
Like, see my homies, I haven't seen in months because I'm always like working.
Yeah.
I literally worked every day around 2 sometimes. But I mean, that shows that I care about the shop a lot. You know, like
Yeah.
think of it. When you're on salary, you're not meant to, like, I'm not supposed to come in every day, but my mentality was so like into that I like cared about the shop so much that I'll come in literally like. It might be everybody working. I'll still like walk in there and work because it's just like I care so much. I care so much about that store so much that it's like it became a part of my like life and routine every single day. Like even on my days off, I'll come in and see and just see like how's it going, or even like help out. It just I don't know. It was just like in me to help out because I care about. It's like things like that, you know, like
Yeah, you just want to do everything right.
you know, I don't want to
So
see
what-
anything famous. So like, I'll get mad when people say, "Yo, bro, like, why you here on your day off?" But bro, trust me, it's not because I want to be on your ass. It's because I want to make sure we all have fucking jobs. But clearly,
But one thing people don't understand about that logic is round 2 was the hub.
Yep.
Like you would go to meet people there. I remember I would tell Andy, I'm like, yo, we're going to round 2, and then we shake from there.
Yeah, like,
so
literally-
that everybody did that. Every
Yeah.
homie, everybody, you would use Stanton as the hub because even like Crack and all of them before they opened Vault, they would hang out at San Loco or inside the store. So Stanton was like literally a hub of people where like you go to Stanton and you make moves, and that's what a lot of people never understood. So to
Yeah.
me now, that's like almost like again. I took when LA closed down, I didn't really feel it like personally. But when they told me about New York, I was broken because I was just like, yo, like, I built this shit, you know? Like, I helped, or if I don't get that type of credit, I would say I helped build this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now my biggest thing is that I tell people when they're asked, like, well, what do you think? I'm like, bro, it sucks because, one, if I go to the lower, like, and if I go say hi to my friends at District, I'm going to look ahead and it's not going to be there. It's not going to be there.
Yeah.
Like, something else might be there, but what I had a part of is not going to be there. It's like a memory just, like, clipped.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even before I worked at round 2, that was like yo, like come meet me at round 2,
Yeah.
because it became like a spot where like, all right, bro, like link up here and then like
Yeah,
Make
just
moves.
go
from there
from
we make
there.
moves, like or like.
Yeah, because even
It's
like on
times where like
days,
I chilled, I napped for like hours in the shop because I was just so tired.
all right.
It was literally like so that's like anything, but it wasn't really like a shop. It was more like a hangout spot too, because it's like
Yeah.
that's what I don't know, man. It just
Yeah.
man, it breaks my heart to see that shit go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
It's what it
overall,
is.
I think everybody, like I said, it was a great experience. I think I met my friends, and I'm very close with everybody. Like me, Kia talk almost every day. Me, Dima talk every day. Like everybody there, like I built like essentially like a family in New York where I could go to New York and like I'm gonna hang out with this person, hang out with this person,
Yeah, facts,
and
facts.
everybody be like, yo, we're gonna hang out together. So I think overall, like I can never say nothing bad about round 2.
What were you gonna say, DC?
Oh, wait, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Even when I was there, people would know we closed at a certain time, and they would pull up when we were closing, and because they knew we were gonna get into something.
yo,
and then
shout
we would just go from there.
out to all day, man. He'll come in last hour, last second. Yo, so like, what's the fire at? And I'm like, dog, I'm about to close right now. It's like, but
And I think I even realized that where he was saying that, like, yo, you just link up there. And we would, bro,
Yeah.
even my fault. Where did we stay at? The Upper East or whatever?
No, we stayed on the West Village on 6th and
Yeah,
Austin.
and we would walk, and then I'd be like, damn, I can't wait to get to round 2 and just fucking charge my phone and then just kick it for a bit, and then we're like, all right, we out. And then we're out. So it's definitely like, I mean, I agree with y'all where even coming here, bro, like, where I only work like, 2 days out the week. But bro, last week I was in here like 5 days.
Yeah.
But just come in and I'm like, even that, like I'm genuinely being like, oh, I can't wait to come in here and just kick it. Like not even, but just come in here and just feel the vibe and whatever. And I'm even like telling this folks like, yo, let me know. Like I can do the content if you want me to, because I'm like genuinely excited to like come, And it's not even just like, obviously, because I fuck with y'all, but it's just like on some like, maybe like an outside person looking in where I'm like, even when I'm not working, I'm excited to come, even though it's a long drive. You guys created that new thing here,
Yeah, I wanted this to be like a hub. So
Yeah.
like that's what like with Syndicate we're trying to essentially recreate the feeling in a different way because
Yeah.
I actually went to Line Drop last week and again Gabriel was just like, yo, you gave up a lot of free game. Like for free, like you're not scared that like people are just gonna recreate it. And I was just like, I'm a recreation of the feeling itself, you know, like
Yeah.
it's just my own way. And I told him, I was like, I want Syndicate to be like, oh, I want to hang out there. I don't care if you don't come by. I think we just bought a Mortal Kombat Supreme thing. Like, if you guys want to come play
Yeah,
all
literally.
day, I don't care. You know, like, come hang out. Come fucking do kickflips in front of the store. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worky on Saturday was out there fucking drinking a beer the whole night by himself. And then you guys were outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think with it's just a feeling, and I think that's what we're trying to do with Syndicate.
Yeah, like just
Definitely.
keeping that spirit alive that you guys like kind of fell in love with, no?
yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like the whole
Feel it.
nostalgic feeling. It's like you come in here and you
You kick it for a while, like you don't feel like, dang, I gotta go in there and buy something. Cause
Yeah.
I
You
feel
know, like,
that's
because
something we've
honestly,
all
that's how it
had.
was. Like, not bad about that.
No,
Like that's how it was. I don't mean to like interrupt you guys, but
okay.
that's how I felt like around too. Like when I first like going there, I was like, oh, like I don't know if I don't know if it's like cool to be here like all day, but you know, like that's how some customers were when I worked there currently. They were like, yo, like you think it should if I like hang out here, like, and then I was like, bro, I don't care. Like to me, like I want you to like vibe where like you won't be like nervous to be coming in here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
think-
more like positive I make it feel, the more people can like come in there, and then like, you know, it builds in for you, you know.
Yeah, it builds a little like community right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's also like almost like a networking thing. Like you meet people here, the more you come, and you never know what you can get yourself into. Whether it's just like, oh, we're gonna go out. Oh, I need help with this. Oh, you do this. Like, just see it as like you don't have to buy something. You can just come network, come
hang
chop
out,
it up,
yeah.
whatever.
Come
You
chill.
know.
Yeah, because like literally, like you never know what someone is going through. That's like coming through those like the doors, you know. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like maybe the dude had like a bad day, and then maybe like me helping him out made his day. You know, the man boss some like shoes, and like had like a really good like interaction with me. You know, so I'm all about I'm all about like making like someone like they like go from like being like, oh man, to like yo to like damn, you know. So you like you're a man for that, you know. So. You know, shout out to customers, bro. Really.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think that's what, like, when people ask, how do you get a job at these stores? Manny got a job at RIP by hanging out. You
Same.
know, like, literally, like, I think
Big same.
I
Even
think
DC.
that's how you build a relationship. Like, you come, you hang out, and you
Yeah.
never know. One day we might be busy and you see yourself working. And then one day
Yeah.
you never know. We might actually need to expand in a team. And I'm going to be like, yo, this person has been in here running around with us. Might as well
Yeah.
just hire him or her, you know?
Facts.
I think
Shout out
that's,
Max.
yeah, like Max was in here on Saturday busting his ass.
Yeah.
For free.
Max
free.
For free.
Super
Put in the
dope.
work.
Yeah, but it's just like he wanted to be here and all that stuff. But then obviously, again, it's just like you scratch my back, I scratch yours, you get a little discount, vice
Yeah.
versa. But yeah, I think that's a good way to end it. Thank
Think
you,
so.
Nelson.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you,
Appreciate
Syndicate.
you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Do you have
Every-
anything to say to the camera? And what's next? Like, what are you doing?
What's next? Man, we will see, but I'm quiet about what I want to do right now. But yeah, man, shout out to Briss, DC,
Yeah.
Andy, Rob behind the camera. We
Yes,
got
sir.
Manny, Matt, Skinny, man. All my friends that really like hold it down.
Yeah.
They always like gave me like advice and shit like that. Like, no, thank you like to all my all my homies like back at home. Like, no, my mom and shit. Like, thanks guys. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where I'll be at if I brisk low key. No, I'm not. I'm not even frank. I'm just saying like this dude like literally like put me on to mad shit.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I appreciate like anyone that could like lead me into like a new environment. You know, so thank you.
Facts. All right, cool. And on that, we end it.
Peace.
Like, comment,
Later.
rate, subscribe, all that.
Yes, sir.